Greetings collectors, this is the Eternian Jedi with a new LEGO Ninjago set review. Today we're going to be looking at the 2024 Ninjago Dragons Rising set number 71805. This is Jay's Mech Battle Pack. Yes, this is a 2024 set. I was not expecting to find it, but since this is the one that I was interested in the most out of the 2024 wave, I decided to pick it up. So you get 4 minifigures, and here in Europe it retails for 10 euros. So let's take a quick look at the box. So I've got to say I'm really liking the Dragons Rising Season 2 box art for these Ninjago sets. So at the front we have Kai and this new dragon character. I'm not sure what his name is, but he looks awesome. It'll be interesting to see what role he plays in Dragons Rising Season 2. And then you can see the set, which seems to be on some sort of a hill or a mountain, and we can see a temple in the back. I know there's a sort of wolf temple set that was leaked a while back. We haven't gotten any reveals yet, but I think that's a sneak peek of what it's going to look like. So that looks pretty cool. And then you can just see our wolf warriors attacking Jay and Lloyd. Also, I like the sort of lightning going across the box here, and the sort of solar eclipse that's going on, something like that. That looks pretty cool. Just, you know, really good box. And then on this side, you can see nice artwork of Kai. So that is nice. And then on this side, there's not much. You can see Jay on the top, nothing at the bottom. And then you can see the mech and our 2 ninja, or I guess ninja and sensei now. And, you know, nice little picture of the mech. I like how you can see the 2 wolf warriors sort of lurking in the shadows. So yeah, that's it for the box. Let's look at the minifigures. So let's kick things off with Master Lloyd, or Sensei Lloyd. He looks awesome. I really like this minifigure. He has an excellent torso print. Like I said, I was mainly interested in buying this set for this Lloyd minifigure. He has the sword piece that was introduced for the LEGO Ninjago movie. So it's nice to see it here. You know, and of course with the little extra piece here that is supposed to, you know, represent like a bit of feathers around at the end of the sword. Really nice sword. I've always loved this piece, so it's nice to see it for Master Lloyd. I think it's quite fitting. He does have his hairpiece with the bandana, which is looking pretty good. I'm going to remove the sword so you can see the torso a bit better. Again, I'm very happy with the print. Looks very nice. And then turning him around on the back, he has this really nice dragon symbol. That looks awesome. And of course, you can remove the hairpiece to see the alternative expression, where he's a bit more, you know, smiling there. And over here, he was a bit angrier, I guess, or preparing to fight his enemies. But excellent minifigure. I think this is the highlight of the set, being the exclusive minifigure, at least for now. I think they are going to release him in some other set, but yeah, this is definitely a minifigure I wanted, so very happy to have him. And here is Jay, the other ninja included in this set. You know, overall, I do like the new costumes for the ninja for Dragons Rising Season 2. However, I actually do prefer the costumes from the first season, especially with the 2-piece mask, you know, thing they went for. I thought that was pretty good. But this new mask isn't bad. I do like the contrast between the lighter blue and the darker blue. That's something I've always liked with the ninja, when they take their color and give you a lighter shade and a darker shade. Torso printing is nice. You know, legs look pretty good. He's got some golden hands, which is interesting. And his weapon is the classic katana. He's got 2 of these. You can actually fit it on the mech, so I'll show you guys that when we look at the mech. And then the back of the torso looks pretty good as well. And he does have 2 faces. Now, I always really thought this face looked awesome, especially when you have the ninja mask on, but there is no lore explanation for it whatsoever, as far as I know. It's kind of just there. Looks cool and everything. I guess it's maybe stealth mode or something. But you can turn that around to change the facial expression, and you've got a bit of an angry Jay. You know, me personally, I really like how this one looks. So I'm going to stick to this one. But yeah, very nice minifigure. It's cool to get Jay. Next up, we have one of our new villains. This is the Wolf Mask Guard. So he's using the new hood piece from Lego Star Wars. It's nice to see it in this color. I think it's the first time we see it in this darker blue. Really nice figure overall. I mean, I gotta say, I'm really liking the new villains for Dragons Rising Season 2. I'm not the biggest fan of all the sets, but the villains look awesome. He's got a crossbow, which is an interesting weapon. You don't see it too much these days, so that's quite nice. Really cool torso. It seems like he has more weapons hidden inside his suit, which is quite interesting. And of course, if you remove the hood piece, this minifigure also has an alternative face. So this is the one that seems to be powered by some mystical energy. I'm not too sure, but the eyes are blue, the teeth are blue. And if you turn this one, you'll see the teeth are just the flat silver color and his eyes are normal. So it'll be interesting to see what that is. Yeah, you get two heads there, as you can see, or two facial expressions. So that is very interesting. And if I turn the minifigure around, you'll see a very nice sort of wolf print. I guess sort of similar to, you know, how the dragon looks, but this time it's a wolf. So that is very interesting. Very cool minifigure. And last but not least, we have the Wolf Mask Claw Warrior. That's quite a mouthful, but I believe these guys are supposed to be the foot soldiers for these new wolf villains. Now, as far as this minifigure goes, he's exactly the same as the Wolf Mask Guard, except for his clawed hands, you know, which are infamously used for Wolverine from Marvel. But the torso is the same, the legs are the same. He does have this shoulder pad piece, which I always love seeing. And of course, the inclusion of this wolf mask, as the title of the minifigure suggests. If you remove that, you'll see he's got exactly the same face print with the alternative face print. But excellent mold for the wolf mask. I think that looks very cool. And it almost looks like a ninja mask from behind. So that's quite interesting. But yeah, awesome minifigure. Really like this one. And obviously, like I said, same print and everything, but still looks great. So now let's take a look at Jay's battle mech. It's quite a nice looking mech, although it is quite small, but I'm still pretty happy with it. And what's interesting is they didn't use those new elbow and knee pieces, which I'm honestly not a big fan of. For this mech, they resorted to the old Mixels pieces, which I'm a huge fan of. So again, that's another reason why I was interested in this set. But yeah, pretty, you know, basic articulation, but it's sufficient. You can get some pretty cool poses with this mech. I do like the colors with the gold and the blue. Very nice printed disc piece there. I love that. Really nice print. No sticker, luckily, so it's a print. You know, the rest of the build is simple, but looks good. Really like the weapon he's got here. Sort of like, I don't know, some sort of like axe or something. Or halberd, not too sure, but looks excellent. And he does have a feature here where you can shoot out the studs, so that is very nice. These are those new stud shooters, which, to be honest, I actually prefer over the original stud shooters from 2014. These are actually excellent. And then Jay, of course, can be seated in his mech, you know, that makes sense. You can sit him down, and he can control his mech, and he looks pretty good in there. It's you know, pretty proportionate to the minifigure. I'm happy with that. I think that looks good. Given the price of the set, looks pretty good. And he is using that very large, chunky piece in the middle, which some people may not like. I'm sort of indifferent, but yeah, still a pretty nice mech, to be honest. And I do want to add that you can put Jay's katanas on the back, which also adds a bit of extra detail to the mech. So that's nice. You can just add the katanas like so. And to take a quick look at the instructions, you know, they're pretty simple. Very simple build for this set, and there aren't too many pieces. And on the back, you can see all the other sets. Now, like I said, I'm not a huge fan of this wave. I really like the villains. I like some of the colors, but I think like a lot of Ninjago fans, we're all oversaturated with mechs. This one's the exception for me because, again, it uses those mixel pieces, which I'm always happy to see. But yeah, the other sets I'm not a huge fan of. And once again, I feel like the villains are underrepresented, which seems to happen a lot nowadays. The dragon does look amazing, but it's very expensive in my opinion, so I might have to wait on that one. But again, this set I did not want to pass on because 4 minifigures for 10 euros with a nice mech, including one exclusive minifigure, is definitely worth it. And, you know, it's a pleasant surprise in this day and age where Lego seems to be incredibly expensive. So I highly recommend this set, but please drop a comment below, let me know what you think. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and please subscribe. I have more videos planned soon, so I'll see you all very soon.